Did a certain Austrian painter escape Berlin in 1945 and flee to Argentina? It's one of the most persistent Second World War conspiracy theories, but is there any real evidence behind it? Let's break it down, shall we? In April 1945, Berlin was collapsing, the Red Army was closing in, and this Austrian painter was inside the Führer bunker. Then the Nazi regime was finished. On April 30th, 1945, he unalived himself. But that's where the doubt started. The Soviets recovered his remains. The body was partially burned, and during the early Cold War, Soviet officials made conflicting statements about what they had found. That uncertainty created space, and conspiracy theories love space. After the war, some high-profile Nazis did escape to South America, most famously Adolf Hitler, who was captured in Argentina in 1960, Joseph Mengele, who fled and died in Brazil. Argentina, under Juan Perón, was sympathetic to European fascists and accepted many former Nazis. So the logic becomes, if other Nazis escaped, therefore, why not Hitler? It sounds plausible on the surface, but plausible isn't proof. Multiple eyewitnesses in the bunker described his unaliving, his staff, his adjutants, his secretary. Soviets recovered remains consistent of those accounts. In 2000, a skull fragment held in Moscow was tested. Later DNA tests clarified the fragment was not likely his. But that didn't suddenly prove he escaped. It only showed the fragment wasn't conclusive evidence. More importantly, Western intelligence agencies, including the Americans and British, investigated escape rumours throughout the late 1940s. They found no credible evidence of survival. The logistical reality also matters. Berlin was surrounded, airspace was controlled, the city was collapsing street by street. Smuggling the most recognisable man in Europe out of that situation would require secrecy, aircraft access, international coordination, silence from dozens of insiders for 80 years. That's not how human networks work. Because psychologically, it's powerful. The idea that evil escaped justice, the story isn't finished, the official narrative is incomplete, that hooks people. It also benefits from genuine historical truths, like Nazis did escape, South American networks existed, and Cold War misinformation muddied early reporting. But Nazis escaped doesn't equal Hitler escaped. That leap requires evidence. Serious historians overwhelmingly agree Hitler died in the bunker on April 30th, 1945. The weight of eyewitness testimonies, physical remains, and intelligence investigation supports that conclusion. A recent DNA test released by the Gettysburg Museum on a blood sample found in the bunker, consistent of gunshot splatter, and that it was a male Hitler relative. How many other male members of Hitler's family will be in the bunker in 1945? Could there always be some undiscovered archive? In theory, yes, but history works on probability based on evidence, and the evidence points firmly in one direction. So did Hitler escape to Argentina? The short answer is no. The long answer is no. The proof scientifically proves he died in the bunker in May 1945.